Alright, let's hop in. Alright, come on game, give us some matches here. Bro, getting an open. Bro, Mewtwo, what the fuck? You don't want to play Stardew? For real, for real. You want to play Stardew? You want to play Splatoon? What is this? Bull. Like, who wants to play Splatoon, bro? I mean, we could see what they're doing. We can poke them. Well, actually, ideally, we only actually really have one or the other, because we don't have enough fish. Remember, for the luau. At least for the first day, ideally, we only have one or the other. To be fair, because we only got 3 fish. We didn't get all 4. But I mean, if you want to wait for folks, I mean, obviously I get that, no worries. Let me finish this game, go and open up. Yeah. I'm throwing, bro. I'm throwing. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, I understand. It was a late stream with Super Bowl and some other stuff I had to finish up. Or some post Super Bowl stuff, so I understand that. It was a late stream. Tonight's kind of even late, to be honest with you. But I had a little bit waited to see what Mewtwo was doing a little bit. Okay, I probably should just get going. And looks like Mewtwo is actually going to be here, and we're going to do a little bit, I think. I threw. It's okay. I got 2. Or I got 1 out of it. People like that. I've been trying to move locations on my computer. That was me swinging, that wouldn't have killed. Crazy. Crazy how if I were to swing that, I would have done like 50%. Give it up. Ah, I didn't have to make that time for a bomb. I think I was just a little bit short. Would have accepted a trade though. Again, I'm just back to forcing things, but that seems that right correct. God damn, wish I had people that didn't do anything. Whoa! Teleporting back up. Ah, that sucks. And there was a bomb behind me, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. It was crazy. Alright, fuck. Where is the Mewtwo? Bro didn't even get... Oh my god. This guy. This guy! Yeah, I should be back to more normal hours starting tomorrow. Especially tomorrow, because I'm doing stuff with Helen and home. We always start 7, 8 o'clock, pending something crazy going on. So, I'll be... tomorrow should be better. Last couple days, just been busy. But I appreciate you being here. If you're here 5 minutes, you know, just to pop your head in like you kind of tried to do yesterday. I actually started like a minute or two after you left. Or after you posted. Yeah, I appreciate you, whether you hear that for just a bit, the whole time. Every once in a while. Appreciate it. Can't believe this Mewtwo guy. Oh my god. Putting on clothes? Who needs clothes to play Splatoon? Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, I'm glad. Sorry if you're Mewtwo. Have to deal with Mewtwo, you know, crazy, bro. Bro's on YouTube. Oh my god. Mewtwo, oh my... Can't deal with this guy, bro. Can't deal with this guy. How are we supposed to get team practice? I mean, to be fair, where's everybody else? Ooh, get the ons.
Fuck you mean team practice, dude?
Oh my god, YouTube. Oh my...
My deadass was doing loads.
Why do you need clothes to play Splatoon, bro? You don't
Bro,
play just
I get
butt-ass
cold.
naked? You don't just play butt-ass naked? You live in the desert. It doesn't count. I know what you mean.
I need, like, play butt-ass naked at lands.
Actually, deserts do get notoriously cold. Hell, The biggest desert is it's Antarctica. So you know. Anyways,
I bought a new controller when I was in Cali.
yo, is it good though?
Oh, this shit does not have gyro.
Oh, it doesn't have gyro. Oh, you got one of the what is it like Power A or whatever? I think it's the Power A.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to look for the ones with gyro.
Oh,
No, well, maybe it won't be a Splatoon controller, bro.
No wonder it was only $15.
Yeah, you gotta do a little bit. You can get Power A ones with gyro that are cheaper, but you gotta find the ones that have gyro still. Damn.
Okay, let me just switch to my old controller.
Alright, well, I'll be here twiddling my thumbs.
Hell yeah. Well, I guess if I ever buy a rhythm game on Switch, then I could just use that controller.
Yeah, something like that, or good for like when you're YouTube gaming or watching, you know.
I
Yeah,
could also use the
bro
Pro
is
controller.
is very loud with the bag of chips. You right?
What?
There's been like crinkly noises coming from your mic as you've been moving and whatnot.
It's just my bed.
And you got the crinkly ass bed. That's crazy. Oh, it's so. That could be toxic.
Pro controller. Switch with gyro.
Bro, hop in here. Or check up, bro. Check up, bro.
I'm gonna touch you.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Brian again.
We can hug it out, bro. We can hug it out.
I'm gonna call Brian again.
I mean, if
We're
Brian can't
gonna
make
double.
it
We're gonna double team you. I swear to God, we're gonna double team you again.
I mean, you heard
Oh
my
my
comment
goodness.
last night.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I just need to probably buy some money, get some money later. I'll probably like donate plasma or some shit.
Oh, there you go. Can't you just like,
Easy
you know,
money.
use your like nurse powers to
Blood.
like break into a hospital and like harvest people's organs and sell them on the black market?
Dude, I'm gonna do a job first. I'm gonna do a job first. Bro, turn me down then.
Jesus. It's louder
Oh
than
my-
you
you're-
talk.
You're victim blaming. You're literally victim blaming.
Victim blaming. That's crazy.
You're victim blaming. Oh my God, it's the
Yeah, Mewtwo
fucking
is a
Love Star.
brand new registered nurse, bro.
Oh my
Just
God,
got
it's
his license.
Fucking Love Star. Lock in, Kraken. Kraken, it's Love Star. Kraken, lock in.
They love stars, bro.
Oh my God, Kraken. Oh my God. The mine merchant is back in full force. I gotta
Oh,
text
I
Brian.
know.
I gotta let him know what's true.
Oh fuck.
But thankfully this time my flight didn't get fucking canceled.
That's great. That's the hope, right? Like,
That's the bare minimum.
I mean, it's technically not the bare minimum. You found the bare minimum. Your flight gets canceled. Did you at least get a refund? Like, how did they handle that?
Oh yeah, I got a refund.
Yeah, I didn't know if they did that or made you have only take credit or some bullshit.
No, they the thing that sucks is that like it takes like up to 7 days to actually have it refunded like fully.
Well, then you can finally buy a controller. But I'm just kidding.
Dude, I can because like the one on Amazon is only like $26.
Probably not very.
Dude, I need to
good, though.
fucking.
I would just try.
Make a
I would
video.
just, if you can, wait and pony up the cash for a official one. They're genuinely good.
I need to fucking. You know what I need to do? I need to.
Oh my god,
I need to make another email. I need to make another email account so I can get another free 30 days of Amazon Prime.
Do you have
I support.
Do you have a Switch 2 or Switch? You still rocking your Switch 1?
I still have a Switch.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what I'm rocking too. No shame.
I used to have.
I was gonna say Switch 2 Pro controllers. I've heard people are really liking them. So even more
I used to have a lot of money. And then California happened, and then the dentist happened, and I had to cough up like $400.
I get it. Shit happens.
Retainers were like $300, but like it's a long-term investment, Kraken. Long-term investment.
I wouldn't know about that.
I can't have. Oh, do you have no teeth? You use dentures?
I've actually never been to a dentist in my life.
What the fuck? I don't think that's a good thing.
I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah, interesting choice.
Bro has not looked at the pictures of Kraken.
I've seen your face. I haven't seen your fucking chompers. You know.
Yeah. Bro tried to slide her and be the hero, just to find out they're actually a 0.
Oh. And then, oh, I actually need to go at like 11 my time, because I'm gonna go pick up some sweet treats from my friend who bakes. She's a baker. Well, not really a baker. She's like also like she's also trying to become an RN, but she likes to bake. Yeah, she.
So
it's a side hustle.
Your time, so like 3 hours from now.
Yeah, I just want to let you know. Because like we're gonna be gaming for 3 hours.
Okay. I mean that's 2 a.m. my time.
I'm just kidding.
Wrap up.
I'm just kidding.
Yo, what you gotta do is we just gotta call Moku and just play Stardew. No, Brian.
No.
But here's the thing: the closer we get to the winter, the more you can just nice fist bump. The more we can just when you get to winter, you don't have to farm anymore. So you can power through the unfun stuff and just do the fun stuff. So how do you feel about the Riptide teaser?
That's cool.
Damn, that's crazy. Did you actually even watch it?
Yeah, I watched. I saw your fucking grippers out in the snow.
Thank you for watching it. People have been asking too much about Riptide. We had to at least tease it was coming. The pressure was too much. People were thinking it was gone, bro. Can't have that. Riptide's too based. Freaky too. He definitely do be freaky. Pretty accurate for me. Alright, we can't have the whole ass squad go after one guy.
I got him.
No, they're both so weak.
Yo, bro, kill him. Oh my god.
Crab.
They're gonna die.
I'm still on B. They're going after Mewtwo! No! They're weak on you, Moo. They're weak on you, Moo.
Nice.
Yo, nice ledge play.
We have destroyed the evil.
Some people like edge play, you like ledge play.
I like both. Well,
What was that moan, huh? What was that moan, bro? You can't be talking about that. You be moaning, bro. Talking about me moaning last night.
That's it. I'm texting Brian. I'm texting Brian.
Oh my god. Yo, I'm texting Brian too.
Do you have his phone number? I just got Brian's phone number over the weekend because he finally has fucking Zell.
Like I said,
Oh wait,
freaky too. Yes, yes, that is he is freaky too, bro.
dude,
That is.
I'm almost to my fucking S plus rank up battle.
Oh, to get to S plus, nice, bro. I'm so proud of you. Then you're immediately gonna rank down anyways because of the end of the month.
What?
Yeah, you didn't. End of season's end of the month, bro. Oh, there it is.
It's February 9th.
Yeah, end of the month is end of season. So, end of the month is the end of the month. End of the season is what I meant. I think I said end of the month is end of the month, didn't I? Yeah. So you got the rank downs at the end of the month. This is the end of the season. Freaky ranks up to Diddy. Damn! Damn! Freaky 2 out here is gonna be Diddy? Damn, that's like... How do you feel about that? How do you feel called Diddy, bro?
I'm killing myself.
I mean, based on some of the stuff Diddy allegedly did, you should, if you were Diddy, for real. If he did what he's allegedly has done. Yeah, English hard.
Hmm.
Damn. Don't do that, you're a good person. Don't let stuff like that get to you. Mewtwo shit posting, don't worry. He worked too hard to go out that way these days. He's gotta at least get his first job in nursing and then let that slowly destroy him from the inside mentally until he snaps one day. That's when we should worry. You got at least a couple years for that, you know, before he completely breaks down. After one too many 12-hour shifts and some family fucking popping off on him for no reason, you know.
Yeah.
That's when he'll finally snap. It'll finally be over. Damn, we can't get a match in fucking
Oh my god.
11 p.m. on a fucking goddamn 11 p.m. Anything even late. Oh, I didn't do that. You want Omazen? Join Omazen. Join Omazen. Join Omazen. I'm joining Omazen. You join Omazen.
He is part of TCS because he is in the group chat. Yo, bitch, the room is full.
It's full! Alright, put a new room up. Yo, hop back! For reference, the person that we joined is Omazen. He's currently in our group chat. They were doing it for a project, and he needs to hop in for a minute. And so, we haven't kicked him from the group chat yet. And so, Solomon, that's why we hopped in. And now Mewtwo is trying to get David to destroy him.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, David is the only mod, so you gotta yell at him.
Oh.
That's why he's got a crown in the group chat. He's Omazen is an honorary part of TZS now, so, you know. So, you know what? Mewtwo is on the same team as Omazen. Oh my god, we got a match, bro. TZ equals cheesy. Damn. We are cheesy. Oh shit, Mercury's on the other team? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. You're not supposed to be around Mercury.
That shit's in retrograde.
Oh my. We'll find out they're in retrograde based on their KAD.
Oh, this dude likes big oiled up boys. There's one on our far left, by the way. I'm aura farming, I'm aura farming.
I'll paint for you, Mew. They're weak! They're weak, Mew! No!
I got the fucking Tetra. It's okay.
They're weak! They're weak! Oh, they're sucking me off! They're sucking me!
What?
Oh, I got sucked. Oh, they're both one shot! I hit them both with 2 indirects. Are you kidding me? Michi, how do you play this weapon? It's so ass, bro.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm heading for you, bro.
Oh my god, they're weak, bruh.
Oh my god, they have an actual 2 HP, bro. Actual 2 HP. Actual 2 HP. I'm gonna say you don't want me and Mewtwo in the same room. Actually, the worst decision you could be in. I got it.
That could be a Dream Blunt rotation, though.
What?
That'd be a Dream Blunt rotation.
Yos?
Be careful, Kraken. I might say I'm going to Utah, when in reality I'm going to Cleveland, Ohio for Riptide.
Sandusky. You wanna go to Sandusky?
Sandusky, Ohio.
You fly into Cleveland, but you go to Sandusky. You go to Cleveland Airport. You go to Sandusky City. It's like how SoCali's in like Irvine or whatever. I guess they don't really promote themselves as like necessarily like LA or anything.
Tetra, oh, he died. Nice.
Good night. Appreciate you coming by. You have a fantastic rest of your night. And I hope to see you soon. Good night, mate. Rest up. Hi, Moku. Moku's here.
That's just gonna say a bad word.
Moku's here. YouTube.
Okay.
Say hi to Moku, bro. Say hi to Moku.
Oh, you want a reward?
No, you need to say hi to Moku, bro.
Why?
Did you say why? Damn, that's so... I'm so ass. I'm so ass. I'm so ass.
Oh my god, my cooler buff ran out, bro.
The hammer in zone's 1. He's 1 again. Got it. Where's pain zone? He's got a pain zone.
I was waiting for that fucking mini to drop.
Moku asked how you're doing, you two.
What? Oh,
Gun emoji.
well, bro, I got home. that's a lot better than what happened yesterday.
Can't even drink this water, bro. Yo, I leveled up this weapon to 2-star? That's crazy. I'll put a room up in a second, Mew. Unless you want. Go ahead and put it up real quick. I'll join you.
Oh my
I just
goodness.
spilled a little water. I gotta clean it up. Bro, I'm wet. Let me fix myself from being wet, bro. Oh my god, it's tower control. Why are we playing Splatoon, bro? Who would want to do that? Play tower control. Oh shit, it's crazy. I can see now.
Nice.
What maps is it? Is it Marlin and Crap? Oh my
It's both
god,
bullshit.
bro. These maps
both
are so
ass.
bad. You know what? We're going like cringe as fuck, cause why not? So did you enjoy your time in California? Because now you actually can talk about it.
Of course I did.
I love that you surprised the boys.
Yeah, so the thing was, Brian and we went to so Brian wanted to drag David and Pepe out of the house, but obviously, you know, Pepe drove from AZ to Cali, so he was a little bit tired. And David was like, you know, oh my fucking god.
Did you DC? Oh, they DC. Oh my. NA Justice, bro.
And and David, you know, was hosting like some of the AZ people at his house.
Yeah.
And so Brian was like, because Brian and I were talking, is like, bro, we need to get you on the roster so you could play with us.
Yeah.
And we all asked like David to see what he could do because he has like connections.
You probably could have. The best thing would have been to message. Who is it? JoJo that runs it.
JoJo, yeah.
That would have been the best chance, especially if you wanted to do it stealthy, where it's like you would not be on the Start GG roster until like the final moment or something, or they could even add you afterward, later.
I think the thing they came up with like was just because I just was gonna go as a spec, but
yeah,
you know, JoJo was like, hey, you know, if the other team is down during Swiss pools, you could ask him if he could play just for one set or like one game.
Yeah.
But anyways, we went to this like shaved ice cream place. It was really good. And so Brian and I were thinking, it's like, okay.
Oh, that's scary right there. That's a scary statement.
So the thing we came up with was, okay, I'm gonna hide in Brian's backseat of the car because we reverse parked into the parking lot, and you could visibly see me in like if I was sitting in the front. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna lay down in the back of his car, and then David, Brian, and Pepe are gonna walk in there, and then Brian's gonna be like, oh, I forgot something from my car, and then that's when he gets me. So we did that. Brian met Pepe and David first. Shiny did not go with them. Shiny was tired, which is understandable.
Yeah, coming from Arizona, that's tough. And I think Pepe and Shiny usually switch driving. I'm not sure how they do that.
I'm not sure either. But
Rapid, come back.
We did that, and so Brian came and got me. But the thing is, I was in the middle of talking with some of my like, you know, Vegas friends, because one of my Vegas friends broke up with a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Of ours, of me and my Vegas friend, not me and Brian. So he came to get me while she was talking about that, and I walk in. David was already like ordering at the counter. Meanwhile, Pepe and Brian were looking at the menu, and you know, I was right behind Pepe, like really close to Pepe. I was touching him.
Just grabbing his ass, or like?
Almost. I had like my hand on his. I damn near had my hand on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Are you in line?" And Pepe was like, "Yes." He didn't turn around and look at me.
That's
So
crazy.
Brian and I looked at each other. Yeah, Brian turned back and looked at me. I looked at him and was like, "What the fuck?" But
I don't know how they didn't catch it from the group chat, from the multiple times like one of us would say something and be like, "Oh shit,"
yeah,
and then quickly delete it. I don't know how either of them didn't like catch that, or maybe they just weren't. They knew, but they weren't thinking about it or something.
Mhm.
I know they also are both busy, David and Pepe. So if someone killed me, bro. Oh my god, someone killed you!
Oh yeah, their name is someone. But yeah. Anyways, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Anyway, so I was like, Brian and Pepe were talking about like what flavor they were gonna get, and there was an option at the shaved ice cream place to be like, you could either like buy like a small one or like a big one that you could share with 3+ people.
Yeah.
So they were talking about getting the mango one, and I was like, "Can I share it with you, Pepe?" And that's when he turned around.
Yeah, he's probably like,
And
who
then
the
he
fuck is saying my name?
and then he saw me, and he just looked like he's seen a ghost. He had like his hands on his head, like the classic shock reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was like, "What?" And then David was like paying for his thing, for his ice, and he was like, "David, look."
David was
made
paying
David-
for ice? Oh, bro. Bro. Against his own people, bro. I can't believe this.
And then David turned around and saw me, and he was like, "You psychopath."
That sounds
I
about
just-
right.
And that is how that's how I saw them. And I paid Pepe for I zelled Pepe money for the shaved ice.
Yeah.
And I like in the when you sell it's like it wants you to give a memo of like what it's for. And I just straight up said ice. And Pepe thought, "Oh, I thought you were talking about the different kind, like that ice." I was like, I mean,
That's I just made that joke too. That's crazy. Can't believe bro is paying for the deporting his own people. That's crazy. That's crazy behavior.
there's a brush on the top right or bottom right.
No,
Oh,
they're
he
staying up.
fucking-
They zipped. They're dead now. They're both. Gosh, we just can't get this
I
corner.
got directed, dude.
We
I
get
didn't
so
get
many
directed.
points
We
if you just
would've-
push this corner.
What
They
is
jumped
our-
on from behind. They jumped on it from behind before I landed. Our teammate jumped off the tower and pushed somebody, which isn't an awful decision. However, they just walked up from the other side.
But yeah, that is the story of how I surprised Pepe and Brian at like 10 p.m. at a shaved ice store.
How was the event though?
Yeah, you already know how the result, but it was fun. The venue was it felt kind of cramped in there. But it was in a little plaza area, which was neat because we could just like go grab lunch wherever.
That's nice. There's so many places that
But
it sucks to get food. I mean, Riptide is admittedly one of them, where just it's tough to get food because you only have the Kalahari option. Because Kalahari purposely builds their stuff in positions where if the area continues to grow, it'll be right in a very good location. However, if the area doesn't really grow, which 250 grew, has continued to grow out there, which is the route that's Kalahari's on, but it didn't really grow as far down as somewhere like the Wisconsin Dells one. Well, the Wisconsin Dell one, it's pretty right in the smack dab in the middle. It's walkable and everything. Where like the one for Riptide, it's like you kind of need a vehicle or DoorDash or something to get food, which kind of sucks. So like it's nice to hear that when the land places are like that. And that was part of the joke of why we would want to do one in a Walmart like a while back. There was game arcades there, and like we kind of half serious about trying to do a land in there sometime. Like find one close enough to us here in Ohio. I think Falco looked into one in like there's one near Cincinnati, but I think it closed down because they just weren't popular enough. Where it would have been cool to have a fucking land in like a Walmart, like fucking imagine the Walmart land. That's crazy. Like you would have access to food. I mean, I don't know what the food policy there would be. But let's be real, you can go grab... There's usually some sort of food option. On top of the fact you just go to the fucking store part, eat it in your car if it was, you know, something that could be eaten without being heated.
It was cool, you know. Not really much. I had a fun time.
That's what that matters.
The boys ended up winning $40 in prize money.
I mean, so they basically broke even a little bit, well, a little bit less. The Pepe would have lost money because of travel costs, but like Brian and David roughly broke even. That's not bad because it was like 35 for a competitor, and they probably got it when it was a little bit cheaper.
Yeah,
probably got it when it was like 30 or 25. Knowing them, so ore farming. So still, I mean, they probably made they roughly broke even. At the end of the day, if you can roughly break even with a land, you can't even be mad, you know. That's always a good day. I mean, hell, if you can make money, that's nice. It doesn't happen very often. If you do, you're usually only making a few bucks. But you know, that's you get the experience and you don't really lose out money. I mean, how, you know, what better can you really ask other than just straight up making money? And like I said, that's not a reasonable ask.
Yeah,
especially in any consistent fashion in Splatoon. Yeah.
And you know, as Brian said when you talked to him yesterday, made friends with some of the JP player. Oh wait, no, today I think. Yesterday. Oh, it was like made friends with. Made friends with some of the JP players or Japanese speaking people there. We got in and out. And then after my flight got canceled, Brian, his friend that I knew when he first housed me a few years ago for like the second SoCali, we got Korean fried chicken, pretty good, and then we got like tea after.
Nice. I mean, the player played well, and you guys still should have cooked him though. They should have still won. Still should have won.
I think if I subbed in, we would have won. Because my sensors would have helped with finding the roller.
So true, so true.
So, here's a picture of Brian's feet.
Fuck.
I just sent it to the group chat.
Yo, Riffles is here, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Give you some trouble, bro.
Oh my goodness.
That is Brian's feet. That's crazy. You actually sent me someone else's feet pic, bro, and I didn't have to pay for them. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Dude, I feel like we haven't talked in like a long time, Ruffles. Holy.
be fair, you kind of disappeared with your nursing stuff. You know.
I did. I did disappear for like a year. But anyways, I have a hard on right now.
Oh my god.
That means like
a
boner.
That killed me.
Well, I already have a boner because of like you cracking, but like it got like harder and girthier, and it's like pulsating now.
Oh. I don't know if we can have that on stream.
Yes, we can. You've had worse.
Yes, we can. I can't even say you're wrong. Now.
Oh shit, that wasn't the arrow spray.
That was not the arrow spray, it was the speed. Oh, I forgot I have strikes, not Zuka. Fuck, I forgot which special I had. I went to pop it and was gonna Zuka him, and I just threw it down on the ground.
Bro, you're such a silly guy.
Send Moo to the whipping chamber. I think he would like that. I don't know if I would have put him in a place he'd be happy. I feel like I just put him on like the side of the road. Alone.
Yo,
he might like that
really
too,
want to
then he
torture
can...
me, dude, send me to a fucking career fair if you want to torture me.
Job. That's...
See, Ruffles agrees with me. Pulsation is normal. You know what's crazy?
You?
In nursing school, I made friends with this girl that my other, like, friend had a problem with because, because apparently, like, in our prerequisite classes, my original friend, my first, friend, I'll just refer to them as, I'll refer to him as OG friend and nursing school friend.
You have friends?
To make it easier. Yes!
They're one above you, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you, me too. You're growing as a person.
But, so my OG friend was like, oh yeah, I think the nursing school friend got jealous because the nursing school friend's boyfriend was hanging out with the OG friend a lot. Or like, I don't know, something like that. And they got like, the nursing school friend got like jealous. So, the nursing school friend, well, my OG friend thought she had like had like beef with the nursing school friend. But when I actually talked to her, like my nursing school friend about it, she was like, no. But it's kind of weird how like, we just ended up being homies. Like I thought she was an op.
Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna give you beacons, bro. You're gonna cook them, okay?
Oh, I was like, that's a 10 attack. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you beacons, bro. You're gonna cook them. I'm just gonna watch, okay?
Dude, where did all your viewers go? They're no longer typing in the chat.
I mean, people go and come in.
Dude, where did Ruffles go, bro?
I mean, maybe Ruffles had to go take care of some things. You know, maybe they were also
like,
pulsating. You know.
You think like my day is like echolocation, and like other like people like use echolocation to find like the vibrations of my day pulse?
I feel like there would be some people that would abuse that. So you feel like
you know what a glockenspiel is?
The instrument?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, like the stick, like you know, like the part with like the ball at the end, the stick with the ball at the end, that part of the glockenspiel.
Where you strike it. You
strike I want that to be my weenie.
Oh my god.
I am part of like a glockenspiel.
A captivating story, Moo.
No, I mean that was the end. Like, you know, we just became homies. Like that's whose house I'm going to later. That's the baking friend.
The new friend, the nursing home student?
Yeah, nursing school friend. Yeah, that's the side hustle baker.
Oh fuck, they destroyed my beacons. Oh fuck. Game's over, bro. Game's over. Oh my god, bro.
Are you seriously watching porn all by yourself?
I didn't... No, I'm very much not. That's fine. Just whale me. Whale me! Oh fuck, there's 3 of them turned from me, bro.
And would you ever be friends with benefits with me?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think you want my ass. Sorry, buddy.
Why?
Have you fucking seen me, bro?
Not in person.
Not thanks. Ish, that's good enough answer.
Wait, I have a question.
What?
Are you employed?
As of this exact moment, no.
Okay.
I mean,
So, like, what do you do?
Jerk, I'm just kidding. Try
It's
to
just
get
that-
one.
It's just that David was like, we were talking about it. We were like, what does Kraken do? Because, like, we used to know you work at the candy shop. You know, the one 50 Cent was at when he made that music video?
Yeah.
But now it's just like...
I mean, I've got a couple small side hustles here and there, but then they're just,
Like a stripper?
they're just very short ways to make money. There's never anything that ends up staying or...
Like a stripper.
I've not stripped. I don't think anybody will want to see that, so...
I want to. There's a market for everything.
You're right. Opening up the OnlyFans tomorrow.
Yes. Alright, I'll let David know.
That's why. Why do you think I tease my feet pic on the social, fucking Riptide socials? You know.
Remember when I sent a feed pic in for SAC?
No, I don't.
You don't remember that?
Oh
Like
yeah,
one day,
I do. Yeah, I do. Oh my. Yeah, no, I do. Why did we get off the tower? Oh my god.
Bro, I was going top left. People were jumping in, so I was like, oh, they're gonna ride the
Everybody
tower.
got off the tower.
Bro, everyone wants to like be the guy.
Yeah,
they
I
don't
was
wanna
jumped in and had to be the guy on tower.
I'm putting together a looking for +1 post for Nova 3, and all I'm hearing in the background is a PowerPoint presentation of Moo's penis.
Yeah,
Moku, do you even know what a penis is?
I hope Moku has had sex education.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, I hope Moku had sex, and I was like,
No, that's no.
kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird.
We're big for people having education.
Sex? Oh.
I mean, if Moku, I last I knew Moku wasn't in for that, but if Moku wants to be for that, good for Moku.
Moku, are you infertile? It's crazy how we could have kept pushing this tower to like 40.
Yeah, I know. Just I'll just ride it. I mean, $20 is $20, so I'll I mean, what?
So fuck.
Rapid, why would you
Kill him.
fall?
You just wanted to fucking kill me.
I hear that a lot about me.
Okay.
Yes, I'm educated, unfortunately.
In like sex ed or just...
I mean, here's the thing, right? People should always be educated about things, even if they're not interested in that. It's good for it.
Okay, get on, please, please, please. It's just a carbon. It's just a carbon. Yes.
Good. I was running it. I was there.
We did not need to. Did not need to be that.
I didn't read the second part. What did I not read? Oh, now yes, I didn't read it. I read it mentally. I didn't say it.
Crazy how like one of the last things I had a DM with Ruffles was our BDSM test results.
Yo, did you pass?
I don't know. I need to retake it. I need an updated version. 2026 update.
Just every year, got to take a new test. It's like you got to redo that more than you got to redo your RN stuff.
Yeah. BDSM test. I don't want to register. I'm good. 2022 bisexual.
Yeah, we're facing like the same 3 people.
I prefer maximum accuracy. God damn it.
Kraken
My
$5
fucking
and I leaked Moo's result. I think I already have Moo's result.
Oh, I'll post it in TZS chat.
Yeah, I think he's already given it to me multiple times
Yeah,
over the years.
I'll even post it in the server.
You could have tag teamed with Ruffles there and been like, Ruffles, I was gonna give it to him, but you gotta give me 250, or else I'll just give it to him anyways. And you could have like tried to get money out of me, which you wouldn't have, to be fair, but could have tried.
Bro, this rapid just has it fucking out for me. Kill him. Nice.
It's
place a beacon
it's
there?
a comp player. That's a cafeteria player.
They're still around.
I think so. I mean, they still have the TC, so I think they're around. I don't know why they wouldn't be.
Hey man, rest in peace, Karma, bruh. Fly high, brother. Anyways. Kraken, are you a MAGA?
MAGA? I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Do you support MAGA?
You mean like MAGA?
Yeah.
You mean that? MAGA? No, I do not support MAGA. I have it
You
on
sure?
the record. I am not a red hat wearing person, nor do I support those people. You think from the conversations we've had in our in TZS chat that it's pretty obvious my stance on things.
That is so true, Ruffles. Fuck ice. Except if it's shaved. I really enjoyed the shaved ice.
Shaved,
Actually,
or
at
if
the
it's on
dinner
Lake
today,
Erie. We like the ice on Lake Erie too. Pretty cool.
I actually did have more fucking shaved
fuck
ice
ice.
today. I had shaved ice today at the dinner.
Damn.
And it wasn't as good as compared to. Oh, get fucked. It wasn't as good as the one because the one in California, they layered it. They layered the mango with the ice.
Yeah.
But this time it was just a fucking mountain of ice with mangoes on top. And so I didn't really know how to feel about that.
Bro, just take me to an ice cream place for real.
Dude, I'm getting molested.
I'll do shaved ice, but I'm like, why not? Ice cream's right there, bro. I don't know, maybe
Mocha, you
maybe I'm
tested
too
all
bad.
vanilla one time? That's cool. So, like, you don't like chocolate, Moku?
People in the 1800s do like.
So, Ruffles, how like old are you now? I don't think that's a weird question.
How old are you now?
Like, I feel like it's been too long.
Have you been in a time loop? I'm 70 now.
I'm still in my 20s. Well, I'm glad you're not fucking 30.
You know, like me, right?
30 is when you go on a decline. Yeah, someone got a warm pork.
And according to Twitter, me. I'm actually already on the decline. My bad. Oh, that rapid's weak. Oh my god, this rapid gets 2. Oh my god, bro. How didn't you kill that rapid? Oh my god, why are we both ass? Why are we both ass? Oh,
what'd you want me to do in there?
We both should.
What'd you want me to do?
We both should quit the game, bro. We should make out. We should fucking make out right now.
Yeah, we should definitely have a sex.
We should fucking do this, okay? Like, just
we should
get the fuck over here.
Yep. Oh my god. Oh my god.
If I don't have enough tongue, I'm gonna be mad, bro.
Okay. What if I like slip it in while we're kissing?
Bro, you don't even have to slip it in, bro. Just get that.
Just like force it in there, like no lube. That's probably like how gay porn starts.
I would assume actually no. You know, for the most part.
Is it like less consensual?
Yeah, I feel like it's more consensual. Right? Like the job, you know, it's a job at least, you know. It's not like, you know. I feel like they have a lot of proper precautions.
Oh yeah, I graduated from nursing school, Ruffles. I'm officially a registered nurse.
Not only did you graduate, you passed your license exam. Gotta mention that part, bro. Yeah, Moku's leaving us. Well, enjoy your run, Moku. You gotta convince Mewtwo to play Stardew.
I only play Stardew with Brian.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Can't believe this.
Oh, and I got to touch Pepe and David multiple times at the shaved ice place.
I got to touch them multiple times at the shaved ice place. Yeah, I got to touch them.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna make you read that one, Moo. Read that one out loud. Read that one. Read those last 2 messages out loud.
Happy for you. Now you can speedrun malpractice. How many patients can you introduce your dick to before they find out? I don't know. Let me ask.
I'm just gonna screenshot that. That's going in the quotes.
I'll ask Bill Cosby.
That's going in the quotes. Oh shit, we got AI on our team. Oh my god, bro. We should quit the game. Out of protest.
But
I have splashdown, bro. I have splashdown. Oh, heavy, get him. What do you think? What do you think the number is, though, for that question?
Probably like 5. I could definitely get away with worse.
Definitely get away with worse. He's gonna like steal people's kidneys and shit. Hey, what are they gonna know? Just a little cut on their side. We had to do it while you were passed out for you know, medical reasons. You don't have to tell them the kidney's gone. You just had to cut them open. We just had to cut them open. God, I love comboing splashdown.
I love big oily man.
I'll get the bot. I'll get it. I'll get it. You can oh, you can't.
Would you still love me if I was a bot? Aha.
No.
Fuck you.
Damn, you assume I love you right now. I'm just kidding.
I know, if I know no one got me, I know Ruffles got me. Can I get name in?
That's so true.
I'll introduce Ruffles to my day. With permission.
YouTube actually cleans up. Actually good at removing bots. Twitch just allows them to go rampant every day for genuinely years. That's why. There was like the you get the random one or two on YouTube, but it's less obvious they're bots. There's usually, and most of the time it's kind of more cringe.
Ruffles, we need to catch up sometime. It's been too long without my master.
No.
You know,
We had this conversation the other day. And I was like, about how you smooched up my viewers when there was somebody new that first stream they're fucking watching ever of mine.
oh,
And they're a minor. And you're like, yeah, I remember when I was in the DMs of when your viewers cracking. That's like, that's what happened the last time there was a viewer. I'm like, that sounds so that sounds like a Minecraft YouTuber, bro. You're not even. Didn't know this was a Minecraft stream. Oh. Me too, get a quad.
I got jumped by the fucking Gooner gang.
I got 2 of them.
Good job, Pookie.
Start making
Yay.
moves. Fine, so I have something to do. Moku, I'm gonna make Mewtwo decide that.
Bro, I'm dead. I was gonna send my Ruffles a pic of me butt booty naked.
That's weird.
And then, oh, Ruffles, I have a picture of Brian's feet.
I don't know if you should be distributing that.
Oh, and then you saw the tough ass picture I took with of Brian and David on the rocks. That was a good pic,
yeah,
right?
that was a nice picture.
That was a good pick.
You know what? I'm gonna let him just take the thing.
Bro, he fucking killed me, mate. Mate, he fucking killed me.
I let those 2 get by because I thought you guys could win a 2v3, but no.
The fuck? Who do you think you are, Graham? Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am?
Mommy's here for you.
I like sending nude or sexual. Yeah.
Jeez. Moo is locked into this test, bro.
Dude, I'm only at 8%. Can you give me some fucking time and space? I like to be totally helpless of my strongly.
God.
I like to be totally helpless and at my partner's disposal, physically unable to resist. Strongly agree.
Mewtwo, I think you should look
Does
at the
she-
chat, bro.
Does he even care being spoiled or something? Yep.
Mewtwo, I think you
I have a
need to-
thing for
I think you need to
large
check
age differences. What do you mean large age differences? I'm kind of scared about that. But
That
I'm
one,
not.
that one, no, not that one.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, I'll
don't
send you
want
my.
that one. That one's bad.
Can,
Unless
can
you're
we
like
go-
going to
can-
Epstein Island. If you like Epstein Island, then you say yes to that one.
can we go feet for feet?
Feet for feet. God, bro. You two, you have DMs, you know.
I have a coil right next to me.
You missed things
Like,
before that, Mewtwo. You need, or you gotta scroll up a little bit.
So they have a rope.
You gotta scroll up a little bit before that.
They have a coil.
You should scroll up like 5
Moo,
messages
moo.
up from
I
the
I want to see, like, Ruffles wants to see my feet.
I think you should look even before that. Gotta go up a couple more. Almost there.
Oh,
That's-
the sex bots?
Start from there and now scroll down.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh. Every time I stream, other people just take it over. I'm just a vessel. I missed all of them, by the way, Moo. One's on the left, 3 on right. Oh, that's a fucking hammer, and there's got 3 of us. A very empty one. Damn. I trade with the other bow. Just asking to fill you up with something. Good line, good line. Oh, there's one more.
There's a roller right mid,
There's
right mid,
one
right
right
mid,
on the-
right
yeah.
behind tower, right behind tower, right behind tower.
They jumped.
Whoa.
Oh my god, it's just me! It's just me!
Why did you die?
I'm bad.
Hell no.
Oh, thank you.
You're not bad, you're just underdeveloped.
Thanks.
You the
I hit my
real-
next shot on somebody, by the way, after you said that. And then I killed another one with a perfect shot. Thanks, Moo.
Okay, they did not
you
get
gave,
the check.
You gave me the motivation I needed. Thank you, Moo. I appreciate you.
No problem. I take Zelle, Venmo, cash,
I'm too poor to do that, though. But
sexual
I appreciate
services.
it. That's the most likely of them all. I'll be honest. Oh, that roller's me. By the way, I got called a Pokemon NPT or NPC. Yep. NPC for wearing shorts in the cold. By the way,
Bro,
Ruffles, if you need my feet pic, it's now on Splatlands' public Twitter in Blue Sky. I'm a Canadian? Based! Finally! Don't have to be American anymore. I'll take anything.
Dude, I'm going on a fucking kill streak.
I missed all 3 rushing you. I missed all 3 of them! Oh my god, they all went to you! They all went to you!
Dude, they knew I was a demon threat. They knew I was on some demon timing, bruh.
You popped Zuka and they all just went your direction. That's crazy. Let's go.
Nice. Okay, so do you want to go feet for feet, Ruffles?
Band for band. We're not band for band.
Band for band?
Wrong thing. With my brain
I enjoy
autofill.
it. I enjoy feeling like a prey hunted by a predator. Strongly agree.
Thanks.
I would like to be.
I didn't even
completely
number 1
tight-
turfinker. Who out turfed me, bro? I didn't turf hard enough. My bad. Damn, that shot pained a lot. And it was you, bro. It was because you were cooking.
I'm not into age play. That shit's weird.
Especially with children. I mean, some of them are like, fucking, let's act like a child. I'm like, no, I'm good.
It's like, yeah, no, it's the age regression bullshit's weird. I would like to be nothing but a 24/7 sex slave. Slightly disagree.
You do whatever you want with consenting adults, even if it is that you act like children, as long as they're consenting adult. You're not doing anything to any children, but like it's still. That's one of those ones I go, yeah, no. There's few I will shame, and that is one that I would put on the shame department. I ain't gonna lie. There's a handful I do, and that is one of them. One of like the 5, like genuinely. I'll be put it on the record. They say don't shame, but yeah, there's a few that should be shamed. I'm sorry. We're here to be inclusive, but not we can't be that inclusive. There's gotta be limits, you know. Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I'm so utterly cooked.
Oh.
I shouldn't have dropped it. As soon as I dropped, I knew I was cooked.
Me howdy.
We gotta push this left side. We gotta clear this 2 out of there from there.
Me howdy.
That's a different thing, Moku. That's a different. That's a different thing. Oh, Mo keeps ignoring you. I know, for real. He ignored me too, so.
I have plenty of sexual fantasies which would, at the very least, be unethical to execute. Neutral.
You two, you should read the chat right now, bro. You've been ignoring Moku for like 10
You've
minutes
been ignoring
now.
Moku too, bruh.
No, I said it's your decision. I replied.
No, I never heard shit.
I said it was your decision, bro. I said it was your call.
I never heard any.
And then, you know, you didn't even reply to me. You didn't reply to Moku. I said it twice.
I often behave in animalistic ways during sex. Slight disagree.
Need? Oh. Just kidding. Oh my god, Moku wasn't even ready, bro. Oh my god, bro.
So, you wanna go feet for feet, Ruffles? I think you have nice feet.
I think you have nice feet. Do you even know what Ruffles' feet is like? Or are you just guessing?
Educated guess.
The educated part is what worries me. Okay, well, I'm gonna go pee. I'm sorry.
What? Oh.
Sorry to
goodness,
everyone that can hear my voice, that you can hear me.
Okay, so in the meantime, I'm gonna talk to your stream. What do I have to do, Ruffles? That's for me to know and you to find out. Whoa. Why don't you start by sending a picture of yours? Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm still taking. Oh. Oh, you don't. Oh. Oh, okay. Glad you're sure. Okay, you're not a big fan. Okay. That's true. That's fair. That's true. That's true. This is interesting. Have you gone laid in the time since we... No. I've not.
Oh fuck! I came back to an Amber Alert.
Ooh, my bad.
We'll announce this Amber Alert. While we wait for Moku.
I've been
Ooh, unlucky. That's a crazy line to read pop up in my corner as I'm about to read this. Amber Alert, Warrensville Heights, Ohio. Silver SUV. Won't say the victim's name on stream. A 1-month-old. 7 pounds. Black female, black hair, white jumpsuit. Suspect, America Mitchell, 35, black female, black hair, pierced cheeks. Last known location of 4384 Northfield Road. If you see the child, suspect, or vehicle, please call 911 or 1877 Amber, Ohio.
Do I get like a reward for leaving a tip or no?
The reward is knowing a child is safe.
That's not good enough for me. I need like some hard cash in my wallet.
There may be a cash reward that I am not aware of.
Okay. Also, like, during Black History Month is kind of nuts.
I know, right? I agree. Yeah, Moku's just not... Where's Moku been, bro? I was gone for like 10 minutes.
That's true. That's true.
My God, bro, I've been gone for 10 minutes. Bro,
oh my good. Look
damn,
who finally showed
got
up.
snatched. Moo, did you see that? Oh my God, bro. You missed your chance, bro. You missed your chance.
Oh yeah, I have
girlfriend that tears into him. Nice, neat.
Yo, I'm just gonna straight up kill myself.
I'm surprised.
What? Dude, I would love to go to Canada one day.
I mean, it would be better. It'd be better than going somewhere warm. Yeah. Going somewhere cold is better than somewhere warm. And you know what?
Do I need my passport to get into Canada?
Damn, that's crazy. I thought Moo was shitposting when he said that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was shitposting. Okay, interesting. Fair enough.
Oh my God, bruh. That's why I'm on Hinge now, Kraken.
Oh, my bad, bro. Hey, you know what? Canada, you know, I'm just gonna take a boat across and just land on the land over there. Like, what are they gonna do? Stop me at the lake? Come on.
I think they're gonna shoot you.
Canadians don't have no guns. What are you talking about? They ain't gonna shoot me.
They're gonna send their bears after you.
That would be more likely. You don't want to be here, Moku, for the comms, because this is all the comms are gonna be. You're lucking out not being here, Moku. You can mute it.
I just DM'd you my test
results. You know,
results.
you can like you can get that in picture form, and
No,
not
no.
have that.
In fact, I'll even put it right here.
I'm glad that third to the bottom one is a 0%. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you, buddy. That one's the most important one to get there.
In case people were wondering, that was age play.
Yeah. That one was anything above 0%. Me and you were I was gonna stop stream, and we were gonna have a conversation. Oh, I just flicked that guy. Damn. Imagine being that bad to get flicked by me. I took a shot at the leader like I had any chance of hitting that. Well, we have 2 snipers and neither of them are on tower.
How fuck you? I'm pushing.
Two.
I don't know what our other sniper's doing, but I'm doing fucking quite well for myself.
Uh-oh. Thank you, Mewtwo, for sending me the results. Oh, you put them in the TZS chat too, I'm sure. I'm sure the child wants to see that. Maybe the child. Go, 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 they're all missiled. Go, go, Gadget, get a quad.
Oh, bro, kill him. Please, Kraken, I need this.
I got one of them, bro. And the other one jumped out. Oh! Oh, 2 in a row. Oh, if I... Oh, I got aura. Sorry. Sorry. I took a shit. My bad. Uh-oh. The fucking forehead. That's not forehead. That's different. No, they're weak. I fucked up.
I traded with the leader,
bro. You think I'm out here busting a nut? I would never bust a nut. I won't lie. I may have accidentally did it in the call once without knowing that I was in a public PC. I ain't gonna lie. That was like that was like fucking like second year of using YouTube.
I got you, bro.
YouTube. Oh my god. Discord.
Oh,
Discord.
God, Moku.
L1. Oh! Oh! I got 3. Ah. No quad, that's okay. They're dead, that's what matters.
Archer killed the last one. That's impressive.
I'm just gonna watch this 96. Moku was just dancing underneath him. I was like, this bro's just gonna stand there and shoot at Moku? Okay, I guess I'll just kill him. I was watching for a minute, I was like, okay, well, I guess this isn't funny anymore. We gotta put this guy out of his misery for their actions. Like, your cooler doesn't stop me from hitting the shots. The new hitbox is on Reflux, bro. Sharks a lot, but it's an Eelier. That's a crazy name. Hi, Mewtwo. I'm here too. There's a Kraken that's gonna come up here. The Kraken's gonna come up here. The Kraken's gonna come up here. Yes. Imagine if I hit him as this thing ended. I almost did too. I damaged the rat, but I couldn't kill him. I slightly panicked at the disco. What was that? Is that your panic at the disco impression?
Yeah.
Can I hear that again?
No.
Please?
No.
I don't have to scroll back in the video, bro. Just do it for me again.
No, you're gonna have to do it.
I wanna hear your panic at the disco impression, please. Nah, I got fucked. I missed the fucking beacon. I meant to jump to the beacon, I clicked you instead. I get an extra death on the end. Oh, I top KAD? Oh. I'm just the best, bro. I'm not the best, I'm ass, but we'll take it.
Oh my god, I could enter a rank of battle, bro.
I'm so proud of you.
Nah. What you pouring in there, big guy?
Dr. P. To go with Nurse Moo.
Are you seriously pouring Dr. Pepper all by yourself?
I'm actually drinking it straight from the bottle. But it's the end of the bottle. It's like the last little bit. 2-liter bottle.
Can you get on camera and just like drink it?
I don't have a camera plugged in, so no.
What?
I do not have a camera plugged in my computer.
That's it. I'm gonna check the Pornhub for you page.
For you? You want to see some big oily men?
Maybe.
You know, if we had just gotten on the big oily men farm, it would have been there. Oh my god.
I'm gonna kill you.
You know what? There's very few tweets I would relate with more than this one. Whoever made Crablood needs to be cut from the dev team. Worst map I've ever played on. Thank you, Bloomy Squid. I appreciate it. We're gonna retweet that. "18 naked cowboys on Ram Ranch" is what was just suggested. Bro. Why you have the title ready? Why do you have the title ready, bro? Oh no, Riffle.
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big hard throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanting to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. On their knees, sucking cowboy cock. Ram Ranch.
Bro just got tap-shotted as a carbon. That's incredibly sad. How do you beat a wiper but lose to a fucking reflux tap shot?
Big hard throbbing cocks out in the
Okay,
yard.
no! Jesus.
What?
God,
Yo,
it's
I'm
okay.
fucking...
Okay.
Yo, I can't sing a song?
No. A little too much. A little too much. Gotta tone it down a little bit, bro. I keep it close to PG-13.
I'm dead ass just singing lyrics, bro. I'm dead ass just singing the song.
As someone who is an enjoyer of some...
Of 18 naked cowboys in the
Not bad.
You're a big fan of the big herd throbbing cocks.
Oh, that's a song as well? Okay, I thought it was like, you just had a title of like... Of a
18 naked cowboys.
Video that is like, that's what you're recommending. Damn, that's crazy.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees. Ram Ranch really rocks.
With Moo's luck, he'll still not be age verified by Discord's new system. That's so cool.
What?
You didn't see the new thing? You're gonna have to, like, fucking implement... They're implementing a new system. The anti, like, team shit, and, like, you have to pass it by, like, either having, like, a credit card on file, or, like, giving them your fucking ID, or... Oh, shit. That's fucked up.
That shit is
Face,
not gonna fly, bro.
Huh?
That shit is not gonna fly.
It's mandated by the government now, bro.
Oh, fuck no.
That shit is going to fly. It's not flying with the people, it's flying with the government. No.
Hey, so like... Fuck. God damn it.
Underneath you, Moo, no!
Dude, I'm dead as of age, but I can't eat... But I still need to lie about my age.
What's that?
I don't know. Just feel like it.
Because you're 21, you don't have anything you have to give. Like, the only thing we'd have to lie your name for is, like, hotels. Rent a car for, like... Well, no, there's certain governments that are mandating it, too. Like, around the world. So that's where it started, is it was pilot programs for different governments that were pushing it. And then now the shareholders like it because they can get data points out of it. So yeah, it's not like the US government yet, but it is governments around, yeah, you just said UK, Australia. But I'm saying they started it with that, and it's like, well, now they can get data points out of it, and get data, and then sell that data for money. I mean, dude, they're not going to sell it for money. They totally said they wouldn't do that. They totally haven't had security issues at all during the process.
Some of my fucking cousins are like hot as fuck, dude.
Jesus fuck, Sweet Home Alabama starts playing in the background.
No, like on God.
I mean, are you gonna do something to your cousins? Or like...
I might.
Oh my god. Now we definitely are playing Sweet Home Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama. They totally won't. They've already proven they won't. Like, they will not dispose of it. Oh, I think you're being sarcastic. I'm missing the sarcasm, my bad.
Ruffles, you're gonna have to verify that you're a cutie.
Ruffles doesn't have to verify that. What the fuck?
It's just an excuse for me to see that.
Oh, yeah, I realized that afterward. I said, I was like, oh, you want to figure a Ruffles picture. Not that you're saying Ruffles isn't a cutie. My bad. I took it as you're saying Ruffles isn't a cutie. I'm like, huh? Come on.
Man, I'm gonna dig in your butt.
There's one sharking on the... and oh, we're still pushing the tower. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I got on tower because like all of them were just not.
Mewtwo, we need more stuff on social media, my guy.
You want me to release the Mewtwo Files 3?
But there's no tournaments for you to do that for.
That's true.
IPOs aren't the problem in it's of itself. It's what the culture around that has become. And the culture around tech in general right now. Which is so speculative in a way that if you don't have... that it just doesn't meet true logic. And if you're not always pushing on the forefront of bullshit, you're just fucked as a thing. So.
As a big oiled up man, I agree.
No, I wanted to change shoes. So like IPOs in themselves and having public companies aren't the problem. It's who they are, the culture. That's the problems. And the fact it must be we have to make money now, 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 instead of trying to have any sort of longevity to a business. Like there is, that's where sometimes, like I said, it's a culture thing, but like that's where sometimes small teams can be useful that like understand business properly, where they can say, you know, we don't have outside money, or they're a very minority part of our stakeholders, so we can do that. But I mean, there's times where minority stakeholders sue the majority stakeholders. You know, the biggest one being, if you want to go back to like a famous one, is the Dodge brothers suing Ford because he did stuff that was more about longevity for the short term. They tried to fucking like fuck him up, but like that one was more just because they wanted to fuck with that Ford. But still, like, there's plenty of times, unfortunately, where, like, minority stakeholders are like, we must get profit now, I want my money now, and instead of, like, the amount of time that people hold stocks and such now are the shortest it's ever been historically. And so that's causing a lot of problems. And you can't even say it's, like, the little guy, like, the average American, because they only trade so much. It is mostly still the big players who are on big, we must make money now train. Oh my gosh, I got fucking sniped. Oh, go back at it.
Moku, destroy the beacon in mid. I'll do it. Take up to it.
Moku, get a quad.
Jarvis, more alcohol.
No, Moo, you dropped. You should have stayed up there. It's okay, I'm gonna put cooler on fan. I'm gonna put cooler on fan, bro. Cooler's on the fan, bro.
Okay, I'm going. Oh my god, no one's on fucking tower.
I got fucking squished. It's okay, I have beacons, bro. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. There's drinks here, move. Drink, grab a drink, move.
Thank you, bruh.
It's from the government's pensions funds. That's so true. That is so true.
Yeah, and they lie about how they've been investing. So the pension fund has to, by law, keep it so their stuff's super a certain level of safety. And there's a bunch of manipulation of what different safety is. There's a genuine shot that a good number of people's pensions can get completely fucked up if, like, the markets crash. Like, they probably realistically should. Because they're so fucking inflated right now. Especially the tech sector is just incredible.
Thank you.
How, like, fucking high it is. I mean, it won't be as bad as the average people. You know, the average person that's not invested in safer things, because there is genuinely a good amount of just straight up straight up like safe. There's good pension funds that are just smart, but there are certain ones that are take dumb chances, which they shouldn't be able to even legally do. So yeah, I don't think it would be a full collapse. It'll only be certain ones that really get hard fucked over. But there would be a decent amount that would get fucked over. And unfortunately, there's some that are invested in things like, I think is it the NASDAQ that's very tech heavy? So like they can get fucked over. There's drinks back here. You can jump to the beacon, which are not fast beacons, by the way.
And this is gonna be my last game for like a few minutes because I need to do stuff.
Like you can just chill for like 5, or you need like 20.
Like play games without me, and I'll let you know.
5-year-old, you shouldn't. No, you don't need to replace battery user that quick. Like I said, on average. Like I said, they're more like a. 8 to 10
Yo, I'm pretty average. I'm pretty average.
Bro, knowing you, you're above average, bro. There's a drink if you jump to the beacon on tower. I want to say 7 to 10 is... I might have said 8 to 10, but 7 to 10 I believe is the average. Again, that's average, so some batteries are good a little longer, some are good shorter term. Yeah, maybe it's 3 and 5. Or my one thing is that's 5. I'm wrong according to Google. So I guess it is about time to replace it. I mean, I guess it might be just an old school thing because I'm looking to it more like where that might have come from, and it looks like just newer cars push batteries harder than modern cars. Or sorry, excuse me. Holy shit, Jimmy is watching the stream. That's crazy. Oh my God, Mr. B. Hello, how's it going? Happy Monday to you. How you doing tonight? There are people who genuinely like see Mr. Beast and stuff and probably just ask him straight up, "Can I have money?" Is probably ridiculous and it's kind of sad. I mean, I get it. Some people actually like genuinely could use the money, but also I'm pretty sure there's just good folks who are like, "Can I get $1 million, Mr. Beast, please?" Like, that's kind of disrespectful, to be honest with you. Like, I'm a big guy on like tax the rich and shit more, but at the same time, it's also like just gonna ask people like that, like. I don't know. I guess that's me. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna ask people for as much as I can. I want to provide, not to ask for shit. Damn, the new leaving. Crazy. I just hear myself, my own thoughts, and that's scarier than anything. You two, there's beacons to jump to, bro. Oh my God.
I'm gonna kiss you. I'm gonna kiss you on the lips. I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth.
Let's make out. Live on Twitter. Or, not even on Twitter, every social media platform. Fucking let's live stream it to every social media platform. I will pay for fucking premium restream to restream it to every platform, bro. I will make an account on every platform, bro.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Freeze. Sorry. Was I a little bit too forward with that?
Maybe.
Or was I just right? Maybe too. Me too, I'm gonna jump in, I swear.
Oh my god.
Moku, there's good beacons! Oh my god. Who would swim in with 10 seconds left? I got two. I can't get on the tower!
What?
No.
You were on, bro.
No, I wasn't. I didn't even get on. I didn't get to the top of it. Yeah, I guess modern batteries are 3 to 5. Older batteries were 7 to 10, roughly. But it's just because of the use of cars. So that, I guess that's just old knowledge I have. My dad used to be a mechanic. And all the cars I've worked on in my life tend to be on the older side. I've actually put together, I've helped with, like, dune buggies, which are usually made of VW Beetles.
Oh shit.
Beetles.
Yeah. So I'll be back.
And okay, and like with those, right? They're like, I think is it set? I can't remember which year it is they use as the base. It's 60. Usually it's like 60s. I think his was 6. The bug we built was 67. Was the frame. But there's been other stuff where it's been like other 60s, 70s that they use as like their baseline for that. So I'm working with those. Distracted with all the flirting. Damn, that's crazy. Gotten too many complaints from people on this project. I mean, that is the up and downs of that. Definitely some stuff that's a little bit suspicious with that. I at least want to believe his heart's in the right place. At least it used to be, you know. Some of it I feel like is just his team, maybe. Also, just like, we gotta do this for views, alongside of caring about, you know, doing the good thing. It's like, oh, we're gonna do good thing, but it's also gonna be about the views, where it kind of kills a little bit of the soul of it, right? Where historically it would have just been, I'll take the 3. You know, it would have done something differently, where it wouldn't have maybe been optimized to get as many views, but he would have more heart in front of it. I don't know, that's just my guess. But when you have literally the biggest, you know, channel on YouTube, you can't just, it's hard to just stop without, even if you're a less of a part of it, you would have to, that's hard to get rid of, just drop like that. At minimum, you can't just shut it down, you'd want to sell it off or something before you get that. Make it some, like, I mean, if you want to be an absolute, like, good human, make it like a, has to be a 4, make it a charity or some shit, like a charity-owned channel that's trying to do it. I feel like I had something else to add, but I know that was on a different topic, but I wanted to get through that one first. That didn't need to kill me. Am I going to try to S plus 50? I did that in the past. I'm not going to do that this season. This season's already almost over as well. I'm S plus like 9 right now or something. I might get S plus 10 just to guarantee I keep X rank without no matter what my X rank records are. Though I should also qualify for it for being top 3,000. I should get both. I take it there's no different. So I probably won't go to S plus 50. Appreciate the optimism. I mean, at the end of the day, I want to aim on the side of opportunistic. Yep, opportunistic. I want to be opportunistic on things. But even on that stuff, I'd rather be a little bit like hopeful that we're better, and at least the core of that, right? Like obviously, I don't trust the corporate aspect of it. That's where I think any of the true issues is going to come from that topic, more so than necessarily Jimmy or the people who helped create the channel early on, right? I think his name's Jimmy. Yeah. You know, I would hope genuinely that at least for that's the core of it is, yes, we do want to do good. And then it's just corporatism may have kind of always having to think about the bottom line a little bit as what's really killed and caused a lot of the issues. He definitely made some dumb decisions, like the AI. He did like a really bad AI decision where he was starting to do thumbnails with AI, and then he kind of walked it back after some heat. So I hope that like that is he fucked up, wants to learn from it, and not just doing safe face. That one's a little bit suspicious. I feel like the AI hatred on the internet is well known. That's a little bit suspicious, I ain't gonna lie. But again, that's all the praise is fucking AI from the corporate side. So is that another corporate that's come in and said, Jimmy Daddy, you need to do this and get AI. We gotta go down the AI, we can make this cheaper. And we don't care if it's bad. AI is everything now, Jimmy. Gotta do it, Jimmy! Yeah, I mean, exactly, right? I feel like it should just be a very obvious move. I think that one is the one where, I won't lie, put me into I overall believe the Mr. Beast entire shebang is a problem. In a net, maybe even a net negative, right? Because I never really cared, I never watched him, so I kind of don't really know the whole shebang anyways. To be honest with you. Like, that's not in my wheelhouse of knowledge. Yeah, that killed me. That one hurt a lot, I think, of the little bit of brand knowledge I had and thinking he was somewhat okay. Like, it was like a slight positive because I knew it was a lot of philanthropy stuff. And I do think truly early on it was purely good. I think it's just as it's grown to be such a corporate thing, it's become gross. Fortunately in life, a lot of things come down to corporate greed. I think is a big issue. I think that's been proven pretty time and time again. Oh, I didn't get that. There are definitely some evil actors. Let's be honest, there are genuinely evil actors. But I like to assume, at least most people, are not purposely being evil or doing things in a bad nature without being pushed that direction, one way or another. Though more so than just truly, this person's just a bad human. I think things like people are just through lack of information or through outside of pressures are the problem, which just some of that falling to that is a problem itself, you can argue, and it's understandable. But, you know, I think, look, try not to get super political today, you know, not completely dropping down the political aspect, right? I think a fair bit of what is unfortunately going on in America is that there's genuinely probably, unfortunately, it's easy to say, about 25% that are just fucking gone. Maybe a significant... You'll never be able to reason with them anymore. In America, right? Literally just never going to be able to reason with them. And 27%, so roughly, I'm just going to say, roughly 24. But there is 2/3 of people that you can reasonably work with. And be reasonable people to actually think about things and realize what's going on. And I would hope that at least many of those 27% or whatever, maybe there's more than that could be slightly reasoned with once everybody else, they realize that everybody else disagrees with them. That part's incredibly frustrating. It feels like it shouldn't be that much. It shouldn't be. And the tough part about, you know, a lot of people talk about reasoning with them, but it's just, people don't realize that there's so many people that actually have different core values. I think one of the easiest way I can kind of talk about that is, you know, the study of, like, I can't remember exactly what the phrasing is, so I won't get the phrasing right here of the question. But effectively, it's what should we care about, and, like, should it be, like, should you just care about you, your friends, your family, pets, and it gets more and more generic, nature, and then it starts getting into things that, like, out in outer space, like, you up to, like, the universe as a whole, right? Everything should be cared for and protected, and I think that one's such a good thing when you're, like, to realize just, you think mentally, oh, we should just care about things like the environment. Like, we should care about our world. And they're like, no, there's people that genuinely do not believe that should be cared about. That maybe only them and their family are all that matter to them. Everything else can fuck off. And it's like, you know, that's why there will always be a percentage of people that do not give a fuck about global warming. They will never, ever care about it. It will forever be, I do not care, it does not matter. They have no empathy for any of that stuff. They don't have empathy for the animals. They don't have empathy even for the people that are maybe being taken away and deported by ICE. They're maybe being treated like animals because they don't even believe the animals need to be taken care of. So, like, that's just one. There's many other topics where it's like that, where you believe that everyone should reasonably be on the same page, or at least roughly, right? You may think one person, okay, the line might be drawn in the sand. Some people think, you know, it's worth protecting, but, you know, hey, we still gotta be smart with humanity. Humanity's top dog. But, you know, maybe we can try to save at least some of it. You know, they have some empathy there, at least for it. But no, they just straight up do not have empathy. There are people on that line, by the way, where it's like, yeah, we care about humans, or we care about the environment, but at the end of the day, humans are supreme, kind of thing, right? And then, like, you get hit with that, you look at it, they're just straight up people that just only care about them and their immediate family. They don't care even about their extended family. It's like, damn, that's just straight up a fundamental difference. I think both sides also use that chart as a gotcha, funny enough, but the heat map of that, because more left-wing folk tend to be more on that side of caring about protecting and things along, you know, throughout the world in the universe, while more right-wing folk tend to, at least in the US, right, care more about closer to immediate family, not necessarily maybe exactly immediate a family. I don't know what the exact bottom spot was of that. But you know, they care more about people closer to them, and things closer to them maybe don't care about that. They don't care about the people and the things far away from them. They don't matter. When we go take over the Middle East, they don't matter. Things like that, right? And there's so many other just there's other topics similar to that. You know, that one's just the one that comes to my head. There's just other topics where you just go, there's fundamentally disagreements of what is that are conflicting, that will never be able to be overcame. It is true, right? I would hope some of that is because, again, they just don't realize how important certain things, you know, like other people are. They've not experienced other people, like other people. I feel like that people should be, but at least like environmental, you know, things like that. I feel like that one can be more taught. But if you just don't think the other humans matter across the world, like, I don't know if that realistically can ever be untaught to people, because that's just like, what the fuck? Like, care about thy neighbor. It's something feels like it should be fundamental. Not even, you know, I say thou neighbor, which is and make it sound more religious, but it's not even a religious thing. I feel like it's just a basic thing to care about others. I mean, to be fair, historically, we haven't looked at nations with slave owning or adjacent has been a thing throughout all of history, and there continues to be. Even with Jesus being taken seriously, plenty of Christian nations were slave owning and or don't care about others. I mean, you could argue even modern nations today don't care much. There's plenty that they don't care about, right? We don't care about making sure people have basic necessities like food, water, and shelter. That's not a basic thing people should have, right? In a lot of Western world, or a lot of Western parts of the world, that's not pretty much anywhere in the world. You don't have that guarantee that you're going to have food, water, and shelter. There's plenty of places and groups that do amazing work to make sure that's as close as they can to it. But by no means you can do that. There's places that are better about it. There's places that are worse about it. But to say, you know, you wish when Jesus was taken seriously, I would say the teachings of religion never fully were taken seriously. To be clear, I am in no means a religious person, ever have been, but those things never truly taken seriously throughout history. It was something that they could point to make themselves feel good instead of their actions. By no means have I ever been perfect. I won't sit on a high horse and say I've been the best human I ever could be. Because I won't. To say I am is just wrong. I've said dumb shit. I've not always taken the best actions. But at the same time, I will at least feel like I want to try where I can. I think I'm on a tower's gonna die. Faith has been often abused throughout history as well, which is the most unfortunate part. Think of things like the Crusades as one that just jumps right to my head, where faith was used to go after others. Many times through looking at the Americas as a whole, American history, right? They were coming over. A lot of times it was a lot of religious things were brought over, and then they used that as a basis to then enslave people. And to just take over locations. And so yeah, it has often very much been... There's been so many wars of my religion's the right one, yours is the wrong one. You know, things like that throughout history. That I didn't get changed my gear. Yeah, Zionism is one. I mean, you could argue that's a lot of what is happening with the genocide in Palestine, right? It's straight up a little bit of it's a religious split, and our religion's better. And if you disagree with what we're doing, it's because you're an anti-Semite, yeah, you know, you're anti-Jewish people, and it's like, no, you're committing genocide. That's not okay. No matter if it's against you, you know, something. Think of World War II, right? Like that's genocide there. Not cool. Not okay. There's a reason that the world went against it. Or today, well, you guys are now the ones committing genocide to folks that are Arabian. The Arab people, right? Like, just because they're Muslims. And same thing, there's Muslim extremists that want to kill people that are not Muslim. like none of that is okay, no matter which side it's on. Just, ugh, man, it's so unfortunate. I mean, I hope yes, different stuff with the Holy Land. That's definitely always been a historic part of it, right? Because the three Abraham religions, right, all have ties to the region, and multiple cities are all in that area, are all holy cities to the different three ones, some more than others, and different sites are holy for Christians, different sites are holy for Jews, different sites are holy for Muslims. And I mean, that's a thing of all three religions being so important to that, having historical ties to that region. Admittedly, I'm not as well read as I would like to be on this topic. I have too long of a conversation, especially the deeper reasonings. It has been quite a while since I've done any deep dive into it, and I won't even say my deep dives are as deep as they probably should be to the respective situations. But the areas they're taking in the Gaza Strip is not a very holy site to my knowledge. I'm not saying it doesn't have holy significance at all, but most of the holy areas are controlled by I almost said Jerusalem, by Israel. Jerusalem is one of the biggest holy sites, right? That's why the city is supposed to be split. At this point, it's controlled by just Israel. Israel is pseudo/actually straight up just taking control of areas. And like, cause they pseudo by putting, they literally have been doing this for decades now, which haven't been talked about as much, where they push settling Jewish folk into areas that are supposed to be for the Palestinians, which I am all for. States being not ethno-states, single, they should have representation of all people, right? But the intention of doing that was to then basically colonize the area and say, oh, look, we have a Jewish majority here, let's just take over, basically. The people want us to take over, right? It's kind of what Russia did to parts of Ukraine, right? They already had areas that had a high amount of Russians, but then once they start taking control of, like, Crimea and stuff, they've been importing Russians, and Ukrainians have mostly naturally left Ukraine, or those areas of Russia that have been taken over by Russia, but also some have been deported or pushed out or killed as well. So, like, you could say they're doing genocide there. You could argue that what America is doing is genocide to Hispanics. There's a real argument there of that, especially with the fact that they're doing it under the banner of immigration enforcement, and that in itself isn't a genocide, right? You do have the right to protect your borders, and if that was all they were doing, that in itself would not be a genocide. But the fact that they are rounding up people that are Hispanic of any kind, and even ones that are truly citizens, holding them for weeks that are citizens just because they're Hispanic, to the point that courts are screaming orders upon orders to try to get people released, and they aren't releasing them, is just incredibly ridiculous. And and even deporting citizens that are just because they're Hispanic, because they're a type of ethnicity, that would be an ethnic genocide. You don't have to kill people for it to be genocide. You could just be exterminating them necessarily from the country itself. I mean, I think history will look back at what ICE is doing if this continues and treat this as a genocide, which is just crazy to think that. And I think if more people talked about it that way, it would be a much fiery topic than it already is in America. Mind you, there is a significant number of people that support this. To say, again, there's a number of people that, even if they wouldn't support it being a genocidal act, they buy into the propaganda of, hey, we're totally just enforcing the border, and these are people that are not supposed to be here. Like, no. If that I think a majority of people, I think it's like 61% of people would support that line of thought and whatnot. And I can at least understand that theory. Though ICE is 100% a secret police. There's a reason. There's a reason that people call them stupid Gestapo, right? I'm gonna have to. See if I can pull up the. I'm gonna pull up the UN definition of genocide. The definition of think of it the UN definition. At minimum, it is as it's skirting the lines. Of course, they want to have this whole. They have this whole shebang of a definition. I will have to go through it between games. The thing is, Riffles, it's not just Minnesota that it's happening. It's happening everywhere. Right? Minnesota is just the one that's getting a lot of attention because it's the current hottest spot. This isn't even the first city they've rushed recently that's had to fight against them. They went to places like DC. They went to Chicago. And they also went under it the guise of trying to prevent violence and things like that too. They went in and started just deporting people. And they do it all the time in places that are more leaning in their direction and willing to accept it. They're willing to go to places like Texas and Florida and play some of the states that have some of these high rates. The thing is, they're just not as militarized, and they're doing it more in the manner they do to punish those in Minnesota. Minnesota's the first one to do a general strike. There's been protests across pretty much every major city that's been a hot target or a hard target. You know, things like Chicago, DC in the past. And so there is those have calmed down, and usually they haven't fought like Minnesota has. Minnesota has done amazing. Minnesota has historically been a very blue state as well. They're one of the few that never voted for Nixon, or not Nixon, excuse me, Reagan. In the 80s, I think it was just Minnesota and DC that didn't vote for Reagan in one of the elections. They're not like a crazy deep blue like DC would be. It's a blue collary kind of blue, so it's a different kind of blue. But it's one that it's a lot more in line with like a Canadian in a weird way, right? Like a more so than like a traditional American blue, right? You know, in a weird way is the best way I can kind of put it. You know, they have that always the jokes about them just giving them to Canada, right? They're the state that gives the most ice hockey people and such like that, right? So a little bit of the like rolling into that joke, I won't lie, but also like genuinely like a little bit old school or blue, I guess. It's a blue collar blue in a lot of ways, but it's stubbornly blue, even in like red waves where they just don't switch over. And it's not like they are amazingly like they're not like a plus 30 state all the time or anything like that. Definition of a genocide. Yeah, in the present conversation, genocide means any of the following acts committed with intent to destroy, in whole or in part, a national, ethnical, racial, or religious group, such as. So these are just examples, not necessarily the full definition. To kill members of the group, causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of the group. I think that one is willing to be checked off right now with the way their detention camps are, by the way. Deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part. Imposing measures intended to prevent births within the group. You could argue 3 and 4 are somewhat already being committed. And 5, forcefully transferring children of the group to another group. That one is not being hit. I would say 1 in 5 are not at least actively being purposely done. At least in any significant manner where it would be considered intentional. There's also different elements to it. Mental element, the intent to destroy the group. And then again, the physical element, which include the 5 I listed. Intent is always the hardest part, but I think intent is very obvious in this case. They very much said they're going after Hispanics, pretty much, and different leaks have come about. Good night, Moku. I don't know where Moo went, to be honest. You have a fantastic night, mate. I don't know if you're dipping, but at least I'll head off for the night, so I'm gonna take it as you're going. Systematic disappearance, like I said, there's moving people is, they don't have that listed, but straight up removing them from location usually is considered that, right? Let's see, the Rwandan genocide, they didn't just kill them, they also made everybody leave. I think was it the Tutsi was the group? Tutsi? I don't remember how it's pronounced. Let me find it. Ethnic cleansing, that's the word I'm looking for. So the definition of genocide doesn't necessarily talk about ethnic cleansing, but it definitely is. Let me actually let's see what if anything like UN will pop up with that. I don't feel like it. I think wow, interesting. Britannia's got an interesting point on this with the, again, quick looking into this. Basically, where the crazy where it comes from, which is basically it's actually a lot younger than I thought it would be. It comes from the breakup of Yugoslavia. Basically, it's a Serbo-Croatian phase, which basically because they didn't want to say they were genociding people. Oh, we were ethnic cleansing. You know, because they were trying to make nations that were a lot more ethno-states, right? Through Yugoslavia. They wanted their, not only to be the dominant one as much as possible and how to control as much land, but also the land they have to expel as many people as possible. And, you know, Britannia talks about, yeah, Britannica, sorry, not Britannia. They note that some people see a difference, some don't. But I am one that's on, it's a type of genocide. It is, luckily, fortunately, one where you're not straight up just murdering people. But if you're destroying their lives and destroying what may have been their homes for generations upon generations, is it much better? Not really. Mass deportation, things like that, right? On top of the fact, usually you're committing some other aspects of the genocide. There is there may be systematic killing. There may be forcing people to what's the term I'm looking for, where basically they have to give up their identity. Oh, you're gonna simulate by force, right? Because assimilation on its own isn't necessarily a bad thing, right? I think America has done assimilation well, where historically, in the long term, there's definitely issues with that I get into. Where, like, in general, once a group will slowly assimilate in, they'll bring their good parts and other parts will drop. Like, that's a good assimilation. You know, you don't necessarily have to drop your roots of, you know, I came from Poland, but you might start bringing Polish food, and then people like Polish food, and it becomes a part of culture. There's so many different foods, right, that have come from outside the world that are American. Modern America food. Well, I'll see more of American food than a wherever it comes from. Cambodian for sure. Indonesia, off the top of my head, I cannot think of that one, but you're probably right. Yes, I know Cambodia had a genocide. That one I do know. It's yeah, they use calling people communists, which, to be fair, some groups are naturally more right or left wing, so you can use that as a basis, right? Oh, they're communists. They just happen to all be that ethnic group. Well, what? That's not crazy. That's nothing wrong with that. You know, we were just taking them out because they were communists. Them damn commies, right, America? We call it If you say communist enough, the U.S. government will happily give you anything you want, especially in the Cold War. You know, that's how a lot of South American governments were taken over or overthrown, was straight up just people started calling them communists, even if they were minorly left-wing. Or even for the fucking world half right-wing, if they just made a decision that upset an American enough, that had enough power, they could straight up just say that. I mean, think of like the banana republics. That's what happened to some of them. Straight up, they would just be like not nice to the banana plantation would be like, okay, and then they would just fucking be in the ear of the U.S. government, and the U.S. government would be like, communist, we're gonna overthrow your government. Maybe popular, good governments, comparatively, and just because they fucking didn't, you know, give America a handy under the table. Upset the banana companies. Can't upset the the corporations, or you're automatically a communist. If the good capitalist can't just run your country, are you really even a capitalist? You must be a commie. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Come on, Vic! Damn, this is a gloomy ass part of the stream where we talk about genocide. But I mean, I think it's relevant enough for us to discuss it, and an important thing. You can't shy away from a topic just because you don't like it. I think that's something that a lot of people do. Just because something's hard or not pleasant to talk about, they shy away from it, and that happens unfortunately more than it needs to. And I think we have a lot to discuss that is horrible in countries where they should be better. Not to say that there are any countries that it should be acceptable, where some of the stuff is some stuff is happening in this world. It wouldn't be acceptable in any country to have a genocide. It's not acceptable to, you know, it should be things like healthcare and basic rights should be in every country, not being rolled back. What's the point truly of a government, right? If not basic necessities are at minimum, depending on what is actually possible within the funds of the government, right? To at least subsidize it as much as possible and to fight for the people. And the governments across many parts of the globe, unfortunately, do not fight for the people anymore. If they've ever fought for the people. Sometimes because of the other countries in the world. I say that as an American, whose government has... who has fought for many changes in government in countries that are not our own, including as recently as Venezuela just this year. We must fight for that. We must fight for that to end. If someone is committing genocide, if they're actively creating dictatorships, there can be arguments there. There is fair, and I know that there's at least and it is true that Moderno, probably did not come into power legitimately. But we can acknowledge that, and also acknowledge that what the US did was wrong. It'd be different if it was like everyone, not necessarily everyone, but like at least most other countries would go, yeah, they're doing something wrong, and we need to stop it, right? If the international community could at least somewhat come together on decisions like that, instead of a singular country unilaterally destroying another country's government, it should just never be okay. Even if we completely fundamentally disagree with it. It could straight up be fucking the worst government ever, but if we're the only ones that think that, and we're the only ones that are doing that, maybe, just maybe, we're the problem. I think that's the big thing. I think if the US had been able to get a coalition and realize, especially from governments across the world, because there is, instead of just the US puppets, I mean, even the US, could be called US puppets, weren't exactly thrilled with the Venezuela decision. That's the crazy part. The countries that usually are just right there behind the US are like, what the fuck are you doing? We don't like him. What the fuck are you doing? Maybe hard to acknowledge what's going well, but definitely makes it a lot easier to focus on what the bad stuff. Yeah. Unfortunately, with human nature being so individualesque and fractured, I think our species is one that will never truly find peace. Just sad to say. Right? We don't necessarily need to be a social species or anything. We're like ants. That itself is enjoyable. But I think with how individualistic humans are, we'll always have that person that wants more power, that's going to be evil, want greed, find ways to do things. People will make dumb decisions, and they can, maybe not necessarily out of being evil themselves, but just without being educated or just luck, sheer luck, right? Just sometimes that kind of happens in the world. There's people that were like their rains have come in and it's like earthquake, fire in the towns, or like their economies are destroyed. There's leaders that had that where it's just like you're just fucked. You just got the fuck you rolled bad. And then other people step into that power vacuum and abuse that. We gotta go back to 30-something people. No. Ideally, we can unite as a world. We just like with business when we were discussing earlier, unfortunately, we think very short term as a species. If we can't see it happen in our lifetime, it realistically doesn't matter. To us. We don't think about our children. We don't think about our grandchildren. We don't think about 10 generations down the line. That who knows even if we have any DNA in the gene pool, right? There's a realistic shot. Someone did a thing about that, about how realistically you don't have a lot of DNA from as many people as you think you do. You know, the whole like, oh, you have thousands upon thousands of ancestors. You really don't. Just the nature of the way that it is. And genetic lottery and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. I'm not the one that is as well versed into that. Or I'll dwell on that topic in particular. But it's not, and going into 30 people tribes, if anything, makes that worse. We need to see ourselves not as groups, not as Hispanic, as white, as African American, as US, as French, as British, as Nigerian, as, you know, none of that. We need to see ourselves as humans. And if there's a day that we can theoretically ever see ourselves as a species, as one, as that we should care about each other, no matter where we are in the world, no matter if you are in South Africa, if you're in Indonesia, if you're in China, if you're in Russia, if you're in Brazil, if you're in Mexico, if you're in the US and you don't look the same as me, if you're in the US and you look the same as me. That would be the day that humanity theoretically could achieve anything. Until that day comes, which I don't believe it ever will. We will always be we will never reach the potential, and I think realistically we will face extinction eventually. Whether that be truly our own doing, or a cosmic event that we do not have control over, right? Think of the end of the sun, right? That's a little bit too far to realistically be what ends us, probably. That would be billions of years, and we wouldn't probably even be anything like we are now. But who knows, a solar flare, right? A major solar flare or solar activity happens. Asteroid impact happens. And nuclear stuff happens, right? I couldn't get up there. I need to paint that more. And with any moment that could destroy us, we have to admittedly think beyond our world and think as a species of what we can do better. And it also means that if we ever contact other life, we shouldn't just straight up, we're better than you, take over them, because we need to see the same problems happen at a interspecies level, right? You know, I still think we should care about species on this planet, but let's just leave the line of intelligent life for now. Of what we should care about for the sake of trying to keep this a somewhat less gray conversation. You know, we see another species, we shouldn't immediately be in hostile to it unless having to be hostile to it, because if it won't conform to that idea of maybe we should just be an international community and care about each other, or interplanetary society, right? But unfortunately, a little bit with, you argue, some of it, sometimes it's survival of the fittest. Could be an argument there that maybe it is fitter to be aggressive and to try to take the resources. There are times where working together works, do something like an ant, but usually there's still some sort of leader in that makes all the decisions, and well, but anyway. I'm going down a complete rat hole. But Darwinism was mentioned. Oh shit. Splatoon update for Splatoon. Is it show translation? It's not showing translation. Okay, so it's just acknowledging that they did some changes that they were experimenting with, and they forgot to revert them in the newest current update. That in the future they will be potentially reverting some of them, I think, if I'm reading this right. And some of them may stand, they'll kind of chat about them in the future. Yeah, I think it's not just Rapid that got changed. I think a few other ones were found too that were found. I think there's one with Reef Slider too. Definitely, they were experimenting with stuff and just didn't hit the remove button. Just the way it happens sometimes. I mean, it's good that they're still thinking about it and trying to balance things. I think I am gonna wrap up here. No one else is coming back, so I'm tired. I want to try to get at least a little sleep before I get up to work on the thing of the day. I have, unlike yesterday where I did it with the idea that I may be up late, which I ended up being up late. This one I didn't expect to be quite as long. So I wanna wrap up, get to bed, come back, think about, and then do my thing of the day, which I think I've already kind of written up a good chunk of the script. So that makes it easy. What day was today? 19? Day 18? Oh yeah, it was 18 was the last one we did. But I have a good chunk of, as I've been doing them now, I've gotten better about it. I've kind of written up some stuff that's come to my head. So that way, when I actually go to write the script, I'm not just starting fresh, basically. I'm already thinking about what's important and whatnot. It just makes it a little bit faster. I think that's one of those just small things that are just good for my my plan of attack. Is a daily thing, and it is, as much as it's not a crazy amount of work, it's still, if you can streamline the process a little bit, it's always nice to do. Anywho, yes, no problem for the brain massage. Turned very, very serious. Went from very non-serious to very serious stuff. Not as, Mewtwo, you get the light. With me, you get the dark. Anywho, everyone, you have a fantastic night. I'll be back again tomorrow with something. Who knows? I don't. Oh, actually, I do know. Stardew with Hoenn tomorrow. That's the plan. And, probably, maybe Stardew with Moo sometime. Good night, everybody. I'll see you then.